What's up guys, this is Yasa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about 12 beast mode fragrances for 2025. And generally these beast mode fragrances are meant for cooler weathers because we are now approaching November and December, January, where majority of the cities in India gets cooler. Okay, so that way 12 beast mode fragrances would be a great choice. Now from these 12, I've picked around 3 perfumes which I have recommended in the past as well. So they are old releases, but I still felt that they still have to fit into the 2025 top 12 list because I have used them in the recent times and they are still great to have. So let's start with number 12, which is a new release from AHMED MAGHRIBI, that is Scarf Noir. Okay, now majority of them feel that it does not perform, but that's not true. Let me be very honest here. I've used this within 3 days of getting it on my clothes and it easily lasted 12 plus hours on my clothes. Okay, the projection in the first one is actually a beast mode. It's just that you have to allow it to settle down. Now generally speaking, I don't really judge any perfume within the first 2 weeks of unboxing and spraying it and allowing it to settle down, because I've seen majority of the perfumes becoming a beast mode after 2 to 3 months. But the minimum that I would say is 2 to 3 weeks to allow the bottle to settle down after you unbox and spray it. Okay, so that way I'm 100% sure that this is also going to be even more beast mode than what it is right now. That's why I'm placing it at number 12 and not in the top 5 list, because I want to make sure that this also becomes a beast mode. Now in case you do not know how exactly this smells, I have done a full review of this one. This is a good mix of AHMED MAGHRIBI's Mani, which is also a lavender beast. Okay, now along with that you also get some woody nuance and some bit of sandalwood and musk in the dry down. So overall it is a beast mode. It can be used in the summers as well, but it definitely goes in the cooler season. So Scarf Noir at number 12. Number 11 would be Laconic Victory, which I have praised a lot, and this is something that you would only get in Dubai. There is no supply in India, unfortunately. This is a Poppins kind of berries note on top and then nicely supported by leather accords. This also can be used in the summers, but because it has leather, it goes in the cooler seasons as well. So this is definitely a beast mode. Lasts like 12 to 15 hours, projects like 3 to 4 hours on my skin. Okay, number 10 would be Gardenia from AHMED MAGHRIBI. I got compliments because of its beast mode character. I wouldn't really say it's a compliment, but 2 of my relatives who generally don't ask about perfumes, they asked me, oh my god, your fragrance is projecting like crazy, and they asked if it is an oud based fragrance. It's not a typical or a real oud based fragrance. It has wild florals along with oud accords. Okay, not the typical skanky, animalic, leathery sort of Hindi oud. Definitely not in that direction, but it has that nice woody accords along with wild florals. In terms of projection, this is crazy, guys. For the first 2 to 3 hours, it projects really crazy. So if you're looking for beast mode character perfumes, Gardenia is something that you definitely can check out. Number 9 is Nishane Nefs, and this is something that I said have already recommended in the past, but if I have to ignore that part, I would have definitely placed this in the top 5. I'm not placing it in the top 5 because I think the latest release, which I have reviewed in the last few months, deserves the top 5 places. That's the only reason why I'm not placing it in the top 5. But otherwise, this is crazy beast mode. Okay, this is osmanthus and leather based, absolutely beast mode, and I love this fragrance. I think there is only 1 or 2 ml left, and I generally use it for functions, marriage occasions. Okay, another one at number 8, which is also from Nishane, which is Fan Your Flames. Okay, this is tobacco based along with rum. Another beast mode, guys. This also has crazy projection. It projects even on the 3rd day if you hung it up in your wardrobe and if it is winter season. Okay, Fan Your Flames, check it out. That also is one of the old recommendations that I have. Number 7 will also be one of the old recommendations, but I still want to recommend it because you shouldn't miss this one. If you've never owned this, own it. This is Rasasi Lattafa. Among all my leather fragrances, this is the only one that gave me the highest compliments, surprisingly. Not in the first 1 or 2 hours. This one gives me compliments after 4 hours or 5 hours, because that's when the beautiful raspberry shines in the air. But make sure that you don't try it in the hot weathers. Try it in the AC setup or in the cooler seasons. This will outshine that moment. Okay, beautiful leather, beautiful take on Tuscan leather, but the raspberry here is even more evident than Tom Ford. But the first 1.5 hour is a little harsh. So what I do is I wear this 1.5 hours before I need to actually leave my house. Okay, that's the trick I use. And 6 sprays does the job, guys. You don't even have to overspray this one. This is a beast mode. Again, don't immediately try after you get it. Allow the bottle to settle down. After 2 to 3 months, just see the magic. Lukewarm still deserves that place in the 2025 list. Next one would be Tom Ford's Fabulous. Okay, another beautiful take on leather, but there is almond here, which is a little different from the usual fragrances. That almond and leather, just beast mode for the first 2 to 3 hours. Crazy projection, lasts easily 12 to 13 hours on my skin. Okay, I think even on clothes it goes 15 plus hours. So Tom Ford Fabulous, definitely something that you need to check out if you're looking for crazy projection. Okay, number 5 would be Serge Lutens Poivre Noir. This can be used in the summers as well, but the pepper here is very sharp, very pungent. If you love peppery fragrance, typical black pepper, okay, that's the kind of fragrance. If there was a pepper spray, that's how this one would smell. Poivre Noir. Okay, the name itself says pepper. Noir means black pepper. That's exactly what it is. So there is black pepper, ambroxan, and some woody accords in the base. Crazy projection. I usually use this for layering. This at the back of my shirt, just 3 sprays, and leather fragrance on the shoulders and sides. Just see the wonders. You will get compliments with this one as well. Crazy projection. Number 4 is one of the new releases from Rasasi, which is called as Shuhrah Elixir. This has crazy projection. Opening is summery because it smells a bit like Afnan Theorem, which is a take on Bulgari Tiger. But after that, after 1 hour exactly, you will feel the same. The older Shuhrah, that tobacco, ambery feel, something like a sweet tobacco. That's what you get here as well after 1 hour. But the opening is a little different. It has that Bulgari Tiger vibe. So it goes both in the summers, dry down for the winters. So I would recommend that you definitely can check out for this winter as well. And it is beast mode, guys. Crazy projection for 3 hours, and it lasts easily 12 plus hours. Number 3 would be from Gissah, which is called as Akoya. This is a sweet fruity version of Oud Maracuja, and this took a while to actually perform when I compared it with another inspired version of Oud Maracuja, because this one started performing I think after 3 months. Okay, because I wore this after 3 months for some family visit. When I came back and sat in the living room, one of my relatives complimented me saying, "Oh my God, this room is filled with your perfume." And I think I sprayed about maybe 7 or 8 sprays inside my shirt or the t-shirt that I was wearing. And I was very surprised to get that compliment because I didn't expect this one to perform like that. So the caveat here is, in case you get this one, you have to let it settle down after you unbox and spray it. Okay, 2 to 3 months, it's a beast mode. And it's a beautiful fragrance, very appealing to the nose, can easily get you compliments. Number 2 would be none other than March, which is very popular, and I've hyped this a lot, so I don't have to explain it much. Number 1 would be the cousin of March, that is AHL. Okay, this is more smokier, a little more spicier than Akoya. Okay, both are take on Oud Maracuja, but this one is the smoky version, and people say that this is more closer to Maracuja because this has smoky woody nuances. And very recently this gave me compliments in a marriage occasion. I was very surprised. This is a beast mode, no doubt. If you ask me which one is more beast mode, I cannot really say which is a winner because it's as good as each other, okay, in terms of the performance. So AHL would be number 1 because when I personally wear it, I feel this one is more smokier, more woodier, and that's why I'm placing it at number 1. But otherwise, I feel that both have the same kind of projection and lasting. So I would put AHL as number 1 for the 2025 beast mode long-lasting fragrance.